And I'll never forget that famous paper that helped us raise funds for the Million Man March, because that first march, no one was giving any support. In fact, many were saying it couldn't be done. They didn't believe it. Most of the Negro leadership didn't believe it could be done, especially since it was on a Monday.
Yes, sir.
And then people were cracking, N words ain't gonna take off their job and this, that, and the third.
Yes, sir.
And then all of a sudden, we had to raise, a couple of million. So we published The Final Call, a newspaper called Why a Million Man March. $2 edition, very historic. And I know in Washington, D.C., we had at least 60,000, but it was from the sales of that paper all across the country. We published about 1 million copies. And it was that paper that helped to fund the Million Man March. And of course, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan spent out of his pocket well over $500,000 himself to fund the Million Man March. So we thank Allah for him forever and ever. But that great work was done by so many. We could not have done it without the mighty FOI and the mighty MGT. The workers, the believers of the Nation of Islam really, really helped to lift this to where it was. And the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan traveled throughout this country to energize people to come to that march, and they did.